Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here and we're back with another video. This is a different video. This is a coaching video for Wildrift today. We are coaching a fellow subscriber and I don't know their gender, but I'm just gonna butcher it. She is gold 3 and yeah, we're gonna see this gameplay today that she submitted. If you if you want me to see your replays, let me know in the comments. IP Masters support solo queue, so I do know my stuff. I haven't been playing as much Wild Rift though, so because I don't know, I feel like I'm playing other games like Overwatch and stuff. So yeah. You can submit your videos via Google Drive and stuff. I think that's the more easier way to do it, considering there's a more Avril Lavigne complicated solution of submitting your replays. So let's talk about this. First things off, I think this user's phone is a low spec device. So if you guys can see the 30 FPS, that's probably why. And all the graphics are low. The big thing I want to point out in this clip is the ping. When you start playing Wild Rift, you get asked to be, you get chosen to, they get to auto pick your region for you unless you want to change it. Like for example, if you're in NA, you have to be in NA, or if you're in EU, you have to be in EU. There's also a Middle Eastern server. You should really follow your ping because this player has very high ping. 201 to 119 was their lowest that I've seen so far. 190, there we go. There needs to be something there. Yeah, I don't know what's the original country that this person is playing in, but she could be playing in a wrong server. You know, but and that's the thing with Wild Rift is you can't really switch right now. They don't, unlike other games like other MOBAs, they don't really give you a free way to, you know, switch your region. So that's that. So far her gameplay seems okay. I've been mostly focusing on the little things like the FPS and stuff. She is landing her first skills as soraka, and she is maxing the second skill as taught. And this is gold elo, by the way. Yeah, I didn't show the load screen, but yeah. I've noticed that this player drags a lot. You can just tap. You can just tap your abilities. You don't need to drag it out, because I think that's a new feature, or like a recent feature, or like a few patches ago that they added, where if you tap and if you're within range, it will auto click it like that. I mean, moving, if you want the accuracy 100%, then that's fine. If you want to predict their movement, if they're going left, then you actually prepare it to aim left, like a shooting game. Nice heal there. There was a silence there. There could have been a follow-up there, but you know, that's how it is. I saw the loading screen, and majority of the players were bronze and iron. There's 2 gold players, which is the surprisingly Ash jungle and this player, unknown variant. Yeah, that's something. My suggestion is try not to play jungle ADC, please. This ain't Mobile Legends. Don't bring that crap here. It's specifically built that Riot doesn't make jungle ADCs a thing, you know. But yeah, okay. So she recalled and she bought the Crystal of Aeons, which is a nice buy. Early tankiness with mana. She backed at the right time too, where the minion wave hugged the turret. As you can see, that the bot lane is very aggro, and Lux just used her ultimate. I feel like this is an equal matchup. I mean, for some reason the Ashe is doing well in jungle, but like I said, you won't get away with this in high elo. This is gold bronze, silver. If someone does this in platinum, you're immediately dead. They're gonna capitalize you on that. Let's see, where's she, Warden? The dragon's coming up and it's here. Okay, okay, so well, the Draven backed. Okay, why did you throw it like that? Eesh. You can use that to view the vision of the enemy ward on the bush there, that bush there, and that bush near your side as well. They could have been warding that. That would have been a useful thing. We can see the map awareness that the Shyvana is trying to do the dragon, and no one seems to be coming. You didn't ping your team to be aware of it. Ash is coming in though. You're following up with that, hopefully. Ash just got in. You better heal your Ash. You better heal your Ash. Okay, you could have healed your Ash earlier. You could have gotten way more heals than that. At least you silenced them right there. You should back off. The dragon is resetting itself. Oh, there was a lot of mistakes in that play. For one, you could have just, rather than first skilling in that first place, you could have just been using your second skill as soon as possible. Good thing that the Shyvana doesn't know what she's doing, because she would have killed both of you. Took advantage of your passive healing. I mean, not passive healing, your passive, where you lose life when you heal. So that Ash got really lucky. You got your item, you can back. At this point, to be honest, if you're playing alone, I don't care about my ADC. I care what I do to the team after after the laning phase is over, you know? Also, the Draven's alive. Oh, Draven killed him. Okay, that bot lane's bad, to be honest. That's not how you play Lux. I don't want to coach about Lux. One thing I've noticed, one thing about me. Wait, let's see what happens here. And that's it. And one thing I noticed earlier in that dragon fight. Okay, that Draven, good initiation. Okay, could have kept going, that Draven. One thing about the earlier fight, that dragon fight. Okay, what is she doing? She wasted her ult. You can fight her. That shield is gone. So why is Draven not going in? Girl, that Draven needs to go in. No, too late. Lux is here. Lux, yep. Okay, nice flash. At least. Ooh, you were too up close. Ooh, you're dead here. Yeah. When you see a lot of minions, don't fight. You're gonna lose. I've noticed that you had the enemy team had more minions at a minion advantage, and obviously we're gonna lose that. And you could have killed that Kai'Sa earlier the minute she popped her ultimate shield, because considering the Lux wasn't there, but this Draven wasn't really feeling the vibe. Whenever I'm alone, I just ping, like attack, because a lot of people won't trust your skills. To be honest, they won't trust you. Like they're not gonna be like they don't know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing. You can go in. I know what to do, like that. So. But that was fine, I guess. It was your first death, and that's fine. So about the dragon fight last time. What I noticed in the dragon fight is 15 or 20 seconds before the dragon even spawns, you have to ping your team to group. Because in my elo, a lot of the Baron laners tend to rotate. They rotate to dragon once they like push the wave in. And then and then the enemy team has to push back, meaning they can't react to the dragon. They can't respond to the dragon fight, so it's a 5v4. That's like a 10% chance that happens, but sometimes I feel like us players know in the know, you know. Nice Ashe ultimate there. The Kai'Sa used her third skill. I don't know what this Ashe is building. Oh wait, hold up. Let me on my ears. I don't know what this Ashe is building, but it looks like she has Grasp of the Undying as her core keystone, which is kind of weird. I don't know which content creator is teaching these people to take Grasp on Ashe on Ashe jungle, I might add. I would suggest using grass if you're doing Ash support. That is a thing. That's been a thing on PC. And it's not bad on wildrift. It's just harder to execute because of the ratios and stuff. And I don't think the wildrift team made Ash like PC Ash where her ratios are similar. I think they're trying to be more careful out of that. But you can make a poke build with Ash. If that's the case. I was confused. Why did you roam there and you're going to the wrong direction? If you get caught here, it is over. Make sure you pat this way. You went to the mid lane for nothing. I don't know what happened there. There could be something. It could be happening here. I don't know what this Nasus is doing though. Make sure you try not to get poked out as much when you're playing soraka. I don't know about you guys, but when I play soraka, I need to be the one not getting hit because if I want to be the healer for the ADC. It's kind of like a switching your health bar with your ally thing, kind of thing. So when they're losing health, I just heal them back up. So it makes it count like I'm getting hit. You know? And that Gwen just 2v1. Interesting. Also about the ping thing I mentioned earlier, my ping is 16 ms. Oh, she sniped you there. My ping is 16 ms. 16 ms is the lowest, I think. 16 milliseconds. That's a lot. That's very little. Oh, 0.16 time. 0.16 seconds, and that's good because I can get my shots accurate, and that's really important. Doesn't matter if you're good at this game. Your ping has to be accurate. Now that the two towers are gone, I think this is the mid transition to the mid game. The Kale was doing fine. Some objectives need to be pushed. Why are you going behind a Gwen? Just because a Gwen is low, she could kill you. You should have not wasted a cooldown there. You could have just been helping your Nasus over there. You have to know as a support your priorities when you're, playing. You have to think ahead of like what you want to do next. Like they took dragon. I could have worded that earlier. You could have taken their Squire's orb earlier in the red side jungle, enemy red side jungle, and take that so they don't have an advantage. Everything that you need to do has to have like a purpose and like why you're doing it. Okay, you guys are honestly, I would suggest to back off and prepare for the rift. I would have just started pinging rift right now. I don't want to fight because if this fight is a loss, we wasted our time. I would rather be more sufficient about it. In high elo, we wouldn't get away with this because if you overstay, you can get camped because they're near their base. They can recall faster, and not recall faster. They can back faster. If Baron spawn, but if this was another rift, a second rift, we could have just gotten it, And someone could have rotated top lane to get that tower there. You could have done many things. You could have taken the jungler you could have pinged the junglers to take Rift Herald, then ping and make them go get the scuttle so they have vision there. You can help the kill right there. You have to really rotate, to get your point across. Let's see what happens here. That what's her name? That Shivani used her ultimate. Oof. Okay. I don't know if you used your protector enchant. You could have used it there so that if you had your altar, actually, you could have used protector enchant. In my case, I'm starting to like redemption actually than protector's enchant. Controversial yet brave, but it's actually nice because it's kind of like a second win. Like a second win when you don't have any of your healing cooldowns. You can just use that. That counts as like a third heal, and don't forget your heal spell as well. But yeah. Okay, a lot of people are pushing up. People need to split. People need to split. You should have not used that enchant. You could have used the Protector's enchant on the Nasus. Yeesh. You need to know. You need to know how to prioritize your cooldowns. For example, you could have just W second skill without the Protector's enchant on that Draven because he wasn't gonna die anyway, and you could have turned on your Protector's enchant for that Nasus, and he would have lived. Did Nasus wither? Come on, Nasus. Okay, that's the enemy team's Rift Herald. You have to keep healing that. Oh, they have anti-heal. See, that's dangerous. If they start building anti-heal, they know what they're doing against you. And considering you have a Draven ADC, that's a double anti-heal for them. They're gonna have to take advantage of the anti-heal because of what, you know. They're gonna take advantage of that anti-heal because both of you are healers and you both rely on healing. You know, like a Samira, Soraka would. Okay, I don't know why that Ashe randomly ulted. That was so blatant. That Gwen can kill both of you. Y'all need anti-heal for that Gwen because she... Oh, there was a lag there. That Gwen needs... Gwen builds Riftmaker, which is kind of like a... I think that gives Omnivamp. So you should really buy anti-heal for that because she kind of benefits off of that item. Also, as a support main... Oh wait, there's something happening here. This Gwen is dead. Oh, why did she use their ult willy-nilly? Everyone used their ults like ASAP. Yeah, people need to know how to use their ultimates depending on the situation. But anyway, as a support player, considering we don't really do much in terms of like APM or, you know, like, what's that word? Like, we don't really have crazy tactics. Like we don't do combos. We don't do spell cast quick like third skill, second skill, first skill like that. We don't have a jumbo like that. We're not kiting. You should be the reminder to your team. You should be the pinger. Like for example, that Kaisa earlier, you could have. I know the Ashe went there to protect it, to defend it, but earlier she was. We can see her from the map earlier on. You could have just pinged attack Kaisa or something earlier so you can get an idea like, oh, people need to rotate. When people are in the zone like that, they're not gonna focus on anything because they're in the zone. So you pinging, you yourself needs to ping as like a reminder like that. Like they feel like, oh right, we have to snap out of it and focus like that. Okay, at least they caught Baron here. Ooh, you can, if that's the dangerous thing. If you get executed, they're gonna know that you're doing. I don't know why these two started Baron early. They could have just waited for the Ashe. That was kind of their fault. Dragons up. People need, rather than grouping there, two at least needs to go to dragon and take the dragon because it's free. Okay, I don't know what Ashe is doing here. Miss Rift Herald. She is so squishy. I don't think Ashe jungle is a thing. This is what I mean. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I think this Draven knows what he's doing ish. Okay, I think he bought anti-heal because I saw that anti-heal thing. Nasus needs to push top. Yeah, he's doing it. I like the distraction. You can tell that this rank focuses more on fighting and kills. Look, that Shyvana is not reacting, or that Echo. There was 3 people on the bottom lane fighting that kill. When little did we know that their mid lane is being executed. Like the Lux and the Shyvana were there. I'm like, yo, you need to move. And yeah, that was the match. Wow, this elo is something else. I only peaked gold once. Yeah, I peaked gold in season 0 and then I went emerald until season 6. Last season I went master because of the rank changes. But hey, I made it. I would have pushed for grandmasters, but that's not me. So that was the match. Um, your your my English. Honestly, your gameplay is fine. You could do better. By do better, I mean like there's a lot of micro things that you need to do. For example, like you're pinging. I think I counted. You only pinged like 3 or 4 times that match. You have to ping for the little things like, oh, enemy ward nearby. Obviously, like when you're pushed up, you have to say enemy ward nearby, or like that. Or when dragon's coming up in 15 seconds, make sure you drag your map and ping that to the dragons. Like attack, dragon spawning. The way you manage your abilities, that could be better. Like what you did in the, you could have saved that Nasus, not Nasus. You could have helped that Nasus kill that Kaisa, because if you used your ult and then you used the enchant protector, and then you could have just second skilled your Draven because he wasn't gonna die. When it comes to tapping your abilities, just tap it. Make sure you tap it because it's gonna auto aim it for you. You don't really have to strain your hand. But like I said, dragging is also useful if you wanna like be precise and accurate when you're poking. But that's somewhat unlikely. Maybe in high elo that's useful because a lot of people just walk predictably the same, you know. What else do I talk about? Ping. That ping. I don't know what region. I don't know what happened when you started this account, but you could have been situated to the region where it's more easier for you to play. Because playing in 200 ping is kind of hard. It's not difficult, but it's hard. In PC, I used to play at 300 ping in NA, and that was tough. I don't know how people do it. My sister plays Valorant at 300 ping, and then when she moved to the 16 MS server, where it's closest to us, she was popping off because it was too smooth. That's why I like the lower pingage. But other than that, you did well. You did well. You built your items right. About protectors enchant. I would. Protectors enchant. I would put redemption actually. I kind of blame not blame. I think the reason for this is because of Chai, number one soraka in EU West, who built that item. And I actually like it. I started using it a lot when I was playing ARAM just for doing the missions in the Power Spike party. But yeah. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this Soraka coaching video. Hopefully this player improves a lot. I have hopes for this player. Everyone starts off like that and then they just gradually improve. So, we shouldn't judge people like that. What do I say? If you guys like the video, like it. If you don't, dislike it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I do, a variety of content. I'm not just gonna say wildrift anymore. I do a lot of content because, I keep saying it. I like to branch out my videos. So, hopefully you guys will stay and support me for whatever content I do in the future. What else do I say? Make sure you join my Discord. Links in the description below. If you guys want to join a place where there's like-minded people who are respectful, who are willing to talk, then join the Discord. Link is in the description below. Not much people are active because they have their lives, so I just kind of like leave messages there and hopefully people would respond to it, and then that's where a conversation would start. I do have a coffee. Link is in the description. If it's a website where you tip me a small amount, and by doing that, you are helping the channel out in the long run. And if you guys do that, I will greatly appreciate it. And who knows, I might shout you out in the next video that I posted. So yeah. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Soraka coaching video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.